Hello again, people. Right, second winning trade for the day, and it isn't even 7:30 yet. Now, I'd like to explain the target for the trade before I put the trade on the chart. Now, I've got R1 on my charts, and it was above me when I took my long trade. Both longs, in fact, the one in the earlier video and then the second one. As you can see, price still pushed up. Now we are in the Frankfurt opening hour, and they didn't reverse price. Really and truthfully, there was no reason, according to my analysis, that they would, apart from playing silly games. Now, you could try to look at correlation and what goes on with all that, but it just complicates things, you know. I do, and I forgot to mention this in the previous video, I do like this thing on my charts. I think it's called Currency Strength Alert or something like that. Google it, is free. It just tells me when all the pound currency pairs, rather than have to look at them individually. I don't know how it works, but it's when the pound is really rocketing, the pound will be red and strong down here, and you know, we can see the US dollar is apparently weak at the moment. As I say, that is just a sort of little thing in the corner of my eye. I will have a look before I take the trade, just so that I'm not swimming against the tide, as it were. But it's totally imprecise. Don't know how it works. It might just be the price over MAs for all I know. But when the price is above an MA, it's strong. When it's below a particular MA, it's weak. I have no idea. But it's just there in case. Just before you enter that, click that button to enter that trade. Just make sure that it aligns with your analysis. That's what I'm saying. You can use it or not use it. That's your prerogative. So I drew my lines on the charts, and after the previous trade I reassessed some of the lines, and I could see this R1, and I thought, when I considered entering the trade, I had about 3 pips gap to that R1, but they're arbitrary. The calculations are different on different people's charts, so whilst they're there, and I know lots and lots of traders are looking at them, and as I said in the previous video, I think align it with the American markets, GMT +2, and you will tend to have the correct time frame for the pivots and the H4 candles, as I said. So what I did, I was looking at this, didn't want to take the price to the extension, as it were, the extreme, but what I could see on my charts was this area here, and we've obviously got congestion here. It gave me the distance I needed to find a resistance level, as it were. It told me sort of the mean average, if you like. There was something significant happened here, so I drew a level on there and used that as my target. Pivots will often get overshot, and their resistance level will often get overshot, and I guess that's just experience again, guys. So this is the trade. We've now just turned 7:32, and what do I say about these sort of higher time frame switchovers, like the half hour and the hour? We often get a reversal, because what they will do is they often send at the top of the hour the price to some sort of resistance or support, close it there, because this is where I believe my close of candles above and below above resistance, below support, become significant, because then we get a pullback, and they've closed it above some sort of level here, and we can see now we're getting a pullback before a potential continuation. So as you can see, I put my take profit on this just below the level again, because you have to allow for spread and such like, and I got my 5 pips net of spread, and it hit that level. Notice it overshot the R1. Now you know, you could say, oh, clever in hindsight, but no, this is what all my levels are on here. Look at this one, an old weekly high. Look at it on the minute chart. Now you can't tell me that is not a coincidence. That level was drawn on my charts right from the start of the day, about 5:45, 5:30ish, and this level as well. In fact, all of them, nearly all of them, apart from that one, of course. And price reacts to them, guys. It's the highs and lows of the candles that matter. I implore you to do your own research on this. Don't take my word for it. But you've got 15 years of experience here. And I suppose the other way of doing this as well is you could draw a level here. We can clearly see it's been used as resistance and support, and resistance again and support, and you could see what that was. I mean, let's put it on there. It's probably a round number or a half round number, actually. You know, a 50 level or a 100 level. Yeah, it's the 1.24. Sweet spot gold must be on the gold setting on here. Let's have a look at the indicators. I'll bring them onto the chart so you can have a look at them. These are the indicators on this chart. So you've got Peter E's daily range up here. Set it to what you like. That thing there, pipsometer there. Candle clock, that's that one there. Sweet spot gold, as I say, is the one that's probably on the wrong settings. Yeah, it is. It needs to be on 50. That's set up for gold. This method can be used on anything, as far as I know. I've never tried it on stocks, but I can't see why it wouldn't work. But I'm not going to waste my time. Actually, 150. Then a few others. This is a name of my own vertical lines, these things here. Well, that red one, not that one. Moving averages, obvious. FXI pivots is the pivot point indicator. It's a good one. Talked about the candle clock was this one, actually. Apologies. That's the daily candle one there. When it's green, it's above the opening line of the daily candle. When it's red, it's below. Currency strength alerts, that's that one. And all averages is this one here. Okay, don't think there's anything else to show you there. Sweet spot gold, there it is there. That's the 400 level, so you can see it's used it as resistance, the round number, and then support, 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 and finally it's broken through it. They're useful. I do have it on my chart. I need to amend this template so that it's set up for cable, and then, you know, 5 minute. So you can see why I don't want to be in a trade at the hourly open close and the half hourly open close. They will mess about. The reason I entered that one was on the 1 minute we had momentum coming back into the market on the RSI histo, and we had lots and lots of time until the half hour during the Frankfurt Open, and it does what it says on the tin, guys. You know, I've got the experience, I understand. Oh, and the other reason was, clearly you can see what happened here using the, and this is how precise my trading method is: high, low, lower high, lower low, close. So we needed to close above, low, high, higher, low, higher, high, and this didn't close when I entered, but it broke that high. There was no reason to think it wouldn't go up further. They didn't even test really that R1 there. They just blasted straight through it to my target. That's again precision, guys. You know, what can I say really? Just it. There's the break above with momentum. Again. my entry. I never break my rules, guys. You know, I just do this day in, day out. Look, there's a lovely entry there. This one was better than this one, actually. You can see the price is dropping off. The power is dropping off, should I say. But you've got to take advantage of when everyone is looking at the markets. All the Frankfurt traders are in there doing their stuff. The Brits are getting ready. They've just had their coffee and a bacon roll for the 8 o'clock open, and so on and so forth. Yet there isn't really an 8 o'clock open. The FTSE opens in the middle of the night, and so does the DAX. They just go 24/7 now, so don't know why it still happens, but it does. I suppose it's when the orders come into the market and stuff. But look, here, just before that pink dotted line, broke and closed above that H4 high, with momentum, broke the 20 level, and what happens? The price absolutely flies. So had I not been making a video for you guys and uploading it, then I probably would have got 3 or 4 trades this morning. Because where did it go after that H4 high? Went straight up to that weekly high. Trade the gaps, guys. Sing the song. Learn to draw the levels. And I am happy to show you, day in, day out, those levels. Thanks for watching. Have a great morning. 2 trades, 2 winners, 3 times my pip and cash target, just over. Oh, disclaimer, never trade anything I talk about here. Always do your own analysis and risk.